Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about post office disasters. I had a few things happen to me recently, and I had a few things happen in the past I'm going to tell you about. So stay tuned. I will be right back, and we'll bring you more. So thank you back for coming to Rockin' Robins. First, I want to tell you a little bit about ourselves in case you have never seen us. We've been selling on eBay and flea markets for 20 years. Our main number one place is eBay. Second is flea markets. We also Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so I had a little disaster happen to me this week. It's not a major disaster, but it was a little thing, and it brought up a lot of things I want to tell you about. The first thing that happened this week is I went to a post office I don't usually go to. I bought some packages, dropped them off. I asked the lady at the counter where to leave them. She said, leave them right there. I left them and went home. Well, maybe 4 hours later, I get this message. Where's my package? And I said, what do you mean, where's your package? I just mailed it out. The postal lady, instead of putting accepted, she had delivered. So the item came up on the tracking as delivered, and these people were all upset. Their items weren't delivered. I had 8 packages. 5 were eBay and 3 were Poshmark, and it was around $400, and each one complained to me and wanted their money back. Now, you know, what could happen is they could all get their money back, and I could be sending the item, and I lose all that money. So I was all upset. So I messaged them all back and said, you know, this is what must have happened. And a lot of them didn't like it. A lot of them, they were like, well, I'm not going to get my item. And they made a little complaints to eBay, and eBay had to question me what was going on. So did Poshmark. I got emails, and I told them how I sent it out that day, and the post person must have put delivered instead of accepted. So they understood. They sent them messages, and it all worked out all right. They all ended up getting their item in like 3 or 4 days, and that was dropped. But it could have ended up being a major disaster. Now, it recalls a time way back 10 years ago when some major disasters can happen. Now, as I told you, I've been doing this for 20 years. I used to have another account, and I had 23,000 feedback. This was 10 years ago. What happened was, at that time, you couldn't have more than 3 complaints on eBay, or they would kick you off. What happened was, we didn't have any complaints for 10 years. Well, after 9 years and 10 months, we got our first complaint. The first complaint was kind of silly. Someone had bought an item on Friday night, and on the thing it says how many shipping and handling days, and I had put 2. So they thought they bought it Friday night. They should have had it on Sunday. Monday morning, before I shipped it, I got a complaint saying that they hadn't received their item yet. I meant, you know, they weren't going to get it in 2 days, and eBay was upset, and I said, look, I didn't even mail out the item yet. They just did it on Friday night. I have a packer who doesn't pack until Monday morning. So that was my first complaint. eBay said, it doesn't matter. You know, I did the whole thing. I sent the tracking number. They got the item, but the complaint was still registered. The second complaint was someone who bought an item, and this was like a couple days later. They bought an item, and the item arrived to them broken. I had asked them if they wanted insurance. They had said no. I didn't insure it, and it arrived broken. Now, instead of going to me and saying, hey, my item arrived broken, they automatically filed the complaint because they didn't purchase insurance. I ended up giving them all their money back and having them keep the item even though it was broken, but it didn't matter. The thing was, they had done a complaint, and that was number 2. So there was 2 complaints against me already, and eBay didn't like that. So I was only entitled to 1 more. This is beautiful Sandsburg Park in Stuart, Florida. That's the puppy. The third one was the most ridiculous of all. Someone who was new to eBay bought a DVD, was brand new in package as well, it was still wrapped. I mailed it to them. They got it. They watched the movie. They didn't like the movie, so they wanted to return it. And I said, is it still shrink wrapped and brand new? And they said, no, we watched it. We just didn't like the movie. We want to return it. And I said, you can return it, but you have to pay return shipping, because I wasn't going to lose again. And they said no, so they filed a complaint with eBay. There were 3 complaints in a 3-week period, and eBay kicked me off. So what I had to do was, for a while, I posted on a friend's account, and I was trying to get out of the business anyway. I wanted to do some other things. So I had stopped and didn't really open an account. And then when I moved to Florida, I said, I'm semi-retired. I want to do this again. And I've opened up new accounts. But you can have these problems happen on eBay. You have to be very, very careful with shipping. Remember that the customer is always right. Even if they're wrong, they're right. No matter what. From now, if anybody asks me anything, if it's glass, I insure it automatically, whether they're going to pay for it or not, because I don't want to get stuck with it. And if they make a complaint, no matter what it is, they're right, I'm wrong, and I let the customer have it. I may get upset and yell at people around me, but I don't tell the customer. I say, yes, you can have your money back, yes, whatever. Because eBay is quick to blame you, and you will not be the one that makes any money. So those are the way business goes. So those are some of the disasters that can happen on eBay. You have to be careful. You have to watch all kinds of different things. And remember, the customer's right. Don't let these things get to you. But thank God that this one that happened to me, everything got cleared up. There were no complaints. They just emailed me. They did talk to eBay, but I don't think there was anything filed against me because I didn't have a complaint. I don't even know if eBay works that way. It's been a long time since anything like that happened, but I was so worried that the post office did this mistake. Hey, if you're new to Rockin' Robin, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button, and comment. We love comments. Comments help us a lot, and we want to know what you think of our videos. So come back. We have a video every other day, if not every day. We have a lot of videos. And look at all our past ones. We have so much we want to share with you. I love telling you about our experiences and all our stuff for eBay. We've been doing it for a while, and I want you to go make some money. So remember, if you subscribe, when we get to 200 subscribers, we are giving away an iTunes gift card, $20 iTunes gift card to a lucky subscriber. What you have to do is you have to put in the comment section the city or the state or the country or the province that you're from. If from the United States, I want to know the city. If you're from Canada, the province. If you're from out of the country, just the country. And you're eligible. You have to subscribe, because that's important. And if you do that, when I get to 200, I'm going to put them all in a hat and pick one name, and someone's going to win a $20 iTunes. So tell all your friends and get out there and make sure you subscribe. Now go find something today. Find something good. Go to the thrift store. Go somewhere. Find a good item you can sell on eBay and make some money. This is Rockin' Robin. You have a good day.